Yes, indeed, we are back right here, Castle LA SWAMPNROLL TV show. Got my friend Mr. Drew Landry, songwriter, performer, the whole bit, Earth guy, and the whole bit. How's it going, Drew?
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Earth, Wind, and Fire, original member of the original reincarnation of Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's what you are. How's it going, my man?
It's going pretty good, you know, pretty good.
Pretty good? Well, you do a lot of stuff, man. You cover a lot of ground, Drew Landry. Grew up in Scott, Louisiana, went to Academia High School.
I wound up there.
You wound up there, and but you've been each coast several times, and several times out on the other side of the coast too, huh?
Yeah, I've been out in that ocean a little bit. But you know, it's nothing better than coming home and you know, the SWAMPNROLL show. Last time Dr. Feelgood was here,
That's
man.
Right.
And,
that's right.
That cat is one of the guys that always just loved music, man. Kept it going, and so we got another.
Got his son right there.
Another young buck up here carrying on, and man, I'm just glad y'all are doing it.
Yeah. Well, we got to, man, and you just have the best attitude. You know, just before Dr. Feelgood passed away, we tried doing a show here, and it went over real good in here. It turned out we had technical problems, couldn't use it. Drew says, oh, well, you know, I don't think you get shaken by a whole lot of stuff. Huh?
Except when I screw up my own song, you know. That kind of pisses me off. But other than that, we're good.
The thing about it, you got so many words in your songs, you know. How can you remember all that anyway? You telling stories, man. You telling stories left and right and up and down.
Sideways, bro.
Sideways, too.
So the next story is about, I wrote at Kenneth Richard's house out in Cankton.
All right. Hey, Lil Buck, you wrote it at Kenneth Richard's house.
I got to be good then.
Well, it's about the last of our civil liberties being stripped from us.
Okay. Well,
last year they allowed rooster fighting, you know, so now that we just...
Well, they outlawed rooster fighting, right?
It's over,
so that was the last of the civil liberties right
That's
there.
it, man.
All right. Well, let's hear what you got to say about it. Now, these songs are on the new CD, Sharecroppers Wine. I can't even say it, much less sing a song from it. Where can people find the CD at, my man?
Well, it charted in Europe this month, so we're
really?
proud of that.
You got to go to Europe and get it. No,
so you're gonna you either have to go to Europe or you got to go to Scott.
All right, where in Scott? You got them at your place, or?
If you just go to drewlandry.com, you can get a copy online. It's on iTunes, but it's also at Don's Specialty Meat, which is probably the main place.
Well, yeah,
that people around here would go.
You got to put CDs in the boudin stores, man, 'cause that's where the traffic's at. That's where the traffic's at. Where they got boudin, and they got good boudin at Don's. Which one we doing?
Do that chicken on a chain, lap of luxury, man. Goes out to old Kenneth Richard.
There you go, Kenneth. That's for you. One of my heroes, too, Kenneth. He dresses well, too.
I said the old man rolling through the sunset in town with that rooster crowing. When he come back around, he said, look, all I got is this way of life now. One will win, son, one will die. Whether right or wrong, rich or black or white, you know they all come around to watch that rooster fight, yeah. Chain, man, do you get that feeling when you play the gambling game? You know the dog man come in and he ain't sure how, but he might lock you up, son. Don't shut you down now. You might get rich when you roll the dice, yeah, but you can't make a living off of chicken fighting on it. Baby, Cayenne Club, you know she hold down easy, but she won't fall in love. Just gonna spend all evening by lamppost light, man. She might wink once, but she won't think twice. You can have that money, girl, you know the truth. I said you can't make a living off her. Chicken on a chain, man, do you get that feeling when you play the game? You know the cloud man coming back. Ain't sure how, but it might lock you up, boy. Won't shut you down. You can have that money, son, you know the truth is that you can't make a living off a chicken coop. Here we go. And there's another Sunday night. Look back at work, you wanna fall behind. Getting clean don't mean your knees ain't dirty, baby. Getting home don't mean you're getting by. She told me you would've never be mine. You would've never be mine. I say yeah, 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 yeah. One day it's all gonna come together, baby. Just you wait and see. I said I was never dumb enough to think your love could save me. Having told the bubbles who believe, I told them bleed on me. Dumb enough to think your love can save me. Heaven's only for those who believe. Come on and bleed on me. Go ahead and leave me if you don't want to stay. Go ahead and leave me if you don't want to stay. Baby, you only love me when I'm walking.
As long as Lee Allen Zeno's smiling, it's all good. It's all good.
It's all good. Man.
Drew, man, you put a lot of words in a song, man. Tell me about when you was in high school, wherever you went, or any kind of school. Did you like excel in English or anything, or you just started putting words together later on?
No, I'd always come up with real smart things to say after I walked away from it. I didn't do real good in school. But you know what? I could write it down later.
Well, you know, Dr. Feelgood always told me, he said, man, that Drew Landry, he's a hell of a musician, but you need to listen to what he's saying. And he was damn right about that. Thank you, man, for putting all those words down.
Well, let's do the JYD for Dr. Feelgood, man. This goes out. This is actually, I wrote this song about a black man who did more for race relations in the South by whipping people, named the Junkyard Dog.
Yeah, that's right.
This is about Mid-South wrestling. Oh. So if you want to sing along, it's 1, 2, 3, you say JYD.
I got a story. You know, he been to the Swamp Roll radio show before, JYD.
He was.
He was hanging out in Bazille for quite a while.
He did.
He would hang out at Dr. Feelgood's store even.
That's
JYD
right.
was
With,
hanging out there.
Big T. Big T had a Zydeco show.
That's right, from
He
Church Point.
was friends with Big T, and I gotta tell a quick little story about Dr. Feelgood in Mid-South. Yeah. When I was a little kid, we went to church on Saturday afternoon in Bazille, and Mid-South would play on Saturday afternoon in Bazille, and Dr. Feelgood, he wasn't much of a churchgoer, but he liked the wrestling.
But he was a spiritual person.
He
just didn't physically go to church.
He just wasn't much of a churchgoer. And I knew if I misbehaved in church like this week, next week, I wouldn't have to go, and I could stay home and watch Mid-South. So this is a very touchy song for me to hear about all those Mid-South wrestlers.
So a little buck. Also, I want to send it out to my right hand, one of my best friends, Mr. Herman Fuselier, who couldn't be here tonight.
Mr. Herman, no show.
Yeah, let's go ahead. No show from now on. Take it away, Drew Landry, JYD, signature song right here. You're gonna.